I don't know about you, but I love a deal, and I bet you do as well. So I've been tracking for you some of my very favorite items to see if they would go on sale during Amazon Big Deal Days, and they did. So I'm going to share my top things that I already have and love and are on sale. And then I'm going to share some things that I saw, and they're such great deals that I think I'm going to have to get them myself. And then lastly, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can find these deals more quickly next time when Amazon has a big sale and you're looking for those great travel essentials and gifts. By the way, today I'm going to link below in the description to all of these things. And as always, I have chapters in this video. So if there's something you want to skip, that's cool. But before you skip, know that these are also great gifts as well. I'm going to start with, speaking of which, things for the ladies. The first thing that I'd like to talk about is this very cool straightener and curling iron combination. It is $47.99. It was $89.99. It has more than 1,000 reviews on Amazon, 4.3 ratings, and I really, really love it. It all just has to do how you set the little barrel, how you set it to open, like this is on curling. And then you can also set it so this opens up and it becomes a straightener. And if you would like, there's a silicone holder for it. And it's great if it's very hot and you have to leave and your curling iron hasn't cooled off yet. You can put it in here. And I also use it because I'm sometimes a little worried that someone who cleans my room isn't going to realize how hot it really gets. It's marked down to $4.99 right now, which is 20% off. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the Columbia freezer dress. Now, I have a number of these and I've bought them from a number of different sellers on Amazon. They've all been super consistent, never been disappointed. Now today, this particular dress that in the size and style shown on the screen is $23.40, marked down from $55. That's 57% off. As you can see here, I have a whole bunch of these because I use them not just for dinner, but as a bathing suit cover up. I use them to go out and tour. So keep it in mind, they are very, very flexible. They weigh nothing. They dry super, super quickly, no wrinkle, and just very cute. Now, if you're less lucky and it actually rains, we have a couple things here for that. The first thing we have are rain pants. You just put them on over your regular pants and voila. They're very wonderful. They have pockets right here on the side. Now this particular brand, the reason that I'm recommending them isn't just for the price, which is great. It's also because if you're short, like I'm 5 feet tall, so it can be very hard to find things that don't need to be hemmed, and these fit. They do come in short and they also come in regular. They're 20% off and $31.99 today. Now that I've showed you these pants, I want to show you my regular pants. These are on sale too. These are yoga pants and they're available in a number of colors and I use them all the time. Now, technically they're yoga pants, but I think you can wear them for dinner. You can wear them on tours. I've worn them all over the world, including in my home all the time. And it's such a good deal today. With 11,000 reviews rating at 4.3, it's only $19.71. So check that out. Now, if you're looking for any kind of a coat, I have a great raincoat, super lightweight, fits into a pouch like this. 18,000 reviews at 4.5 on Amazon. It's really wonderful. I love it. It has a hood. I bought this in particular so that you could get it on quickly when it starts to rain, and it fits right over your backpack and back. It's nice and long. It's not going to be too hot if you happen to be in a warm climate. So now we have a couple of things for your room. The first thing is this USB charger. It has 3 USB-A ports and 3 USB-C ports, 1 plug. It's only $22.32 today, 25% off. And then also, if you would like to stay cool in your room, we have this portable fan. It doesn't weigh much at all. I actually stick it in my suitcase sideways and it fits. I'll be taking it to the Caribbean when I go later this year. And then it's also great at night if you just like some air moving. It's 33% off, only $12.78. If you cruise and you're looking for some magnets, these magnets are great. I found these to be super adequate for 10 of them today. They're $10.39. If you do want the super, super heavy ones, which I haven't personally found a need for, but if you want to hang up a heavy backpack or something, those are on sale for more than 50% off. 4 heavy-duty magnetic hooks are only $7.19. Maybe you want to use those hooks to hang your things up after you've done some wash. Well, then you're going to need some laundry sheets. They're so easy to travel with. They're only $10.99, marked down 31% off. 86,000 reviews on Amazon. Something to note, you might want to use a couple of these if you've got kind of a big load. And also they do have an expiration date. I did kind of notice when mine got old, they didn't do as well. So maybe check that out. You might need some more, and this is a good time to get them. And then stain remover. I highly recommend traveling with stain remover. This particular set comes with a small bottle of the stain remover along with plenty of the individual packets. I do carry the packets in my purse on excursions. I carry them on the plane. I keep them in the room. 4 ounces plus the packets is only $12.79 today, 20% off. And then of course I had to share that the garment duffel bag that I love is on sale, $39.99, which is the price I actually bought it for originally. It's normally $10 more than that. So I have a whole video on why I think that garment duffel bag is so amazing. I will link to it below, but if you're thinking about getting one, this is the time. I also wanted to share the Travel Inspira Luggage Scale. I keep one at home and we travel with one so that we can be sure that we don't get in trouble with the weight of our stuff. I don't like being that person who has to pay extra or has to open up their stuff when you're checking in. That's not fun, trying to move stuff around. Speaking of moving around, if you're looking for Dramamine, well, now is the time to get it. The Dramamine that is less drowsy, 24 of them, 18,000 4.8 reviews on Amazon, $3.77 for 24. I don't have any to show you because I gave them to my daughter. I end up almost always giving these away, but they're great to have if you're concerned about getting seasick and you're going to be on any kind of a boat or a cruise, because seasickness can creep up even though you've never had it before, unfortunately. Now, a couple of things that I saw that I might actually have to break down and get. The prices are good and I've heard so much about them. Number one is the Epica Universal Travel Adapter, $19.99. It's got 15,000 4.7 reviews. I mean, I think that's pretty incredible. I actually saw it shared by another influencer. I'm going to be sure to click on their link. And by the way, if you use the links that are in my description, I do get a very small commission, but it doesn't increase your price at all. Another thing that I'm going to break down and get is a clothesline for travel. I just have refused to get it because I don't want to carry it, but I think this one is super, super light, $6.96. And we've been in an Airbnb or on a cruise ship or whatever. I have had to put my things everywhere because maybe your Airbnb is in Europe and there is no dryer. Or maybe if you're using a laundromat, the dryers are full. I can't tell you how many times my whole room has been covered in my wet stuff. I'm also going to try this new travel razor, which I think is supposed to be kind of copying off the Venus razor, which I think is wonderful. I like these razors for trips, especially longer trips, because they cover up completely. You can cover up the blade and the handle when you're out if you don't want anyone touching your stuff. And I'm very curious if the $7 option offered now is as good as my $12 option that's the real deal. I also think I'm going to break down and get compression socks. I've never had compression socks before, and I know they're super important. I do have some friends that have had some trouble, some medical issues with long flights and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get those. And then I'm going to check out this handheld fan, which is 45% off for $13.67. It's got so many reviews. I hear good things about it from everybody, so I'm going to give it a shot. Now, how did I find all these deals? So here's what I did. I basically hunt around and I find the travel things that I'm interested in. You can even just go onto Amazon and type in travel essentials, or you can take the links in my description below, click on it, put it in your cart on Amazon, and then at the bottom, hit save for later. If you hit save for later, it's all going to appear in a list of stuff. And when it goes on sale, you're going to be able to just glance at that list without clicking on anything and look for the red, the big markdown, so that you know it's on sale. So there you go. If you found that helpful, if you found any of this good, and interesting to you, please be sure to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. I hope you have a great day. Safe travels.